Hey guys, it's Lisa, and today we're going to do a Zara try-on haul. It's actually some things I bought at the store when I was in Dallas and New York. I believe I've got just a hodgepodge of things and a big order that I got. Remember when I was doing that Friday video? If you didn't see that, I'll put it here. And so because I've actually been wearing a lot of these things, I'm going to go through my phone and show you some different outfits. I didn't style every one. My favorite way to do these is to actually wear each thing and style it for my day. But that doesn't always work because of the stock issues. So a lot of this, it was actually the day that we didn't have internet, that the storm took out our internet. I tried on a lot of these pieces and I did style them a little bit, but it's not the same as actually just wearing that one outfit and styling it. So it's going to be a little bit mixed up here. Okay, so let's start with probably my favorite outfit. And I have shown you guys these before. They are the little bubble trousers. They are in size small. Let me get close so I can show you the texture. It's kind of like a really pretty waffly texture. And I have the ones like this that have the like cinched bottom. I love these. To me, when you have something like this on, it just adds so much. Like you can put these on with a sweatshirt and it's a look. Not that the other ones aren't, but you know what I mean. These really showcase your shoes and they're fun. So I wore these with this jacket. I'm not even sure this is still available because I've had this for a while. You guys remember when I showed you this in another Friday haul that I'll link up here. Get every color. I have this color. I have the burgundy color that I just wore day before yesterday. I went to Raleigh to see my friend Sheila Fajl and I wore the burgundy one over that leopard bodysuit. Loved it. It's almost like having a faux fur look, but with this trend of the 3D flowers. I especially like this one because it zips. It's actually like a bomber and it's a little bit see-through. So it's just so cute. The sunglasses I had on in this photo and in this video are the Tom Ford Troy sunglasses. I've had many of you ask me about that. And then the shoes are the new flat sling bags I got from Dolce Vita that I showed you also in that video. So these are must-haves. Okay, this is something I haven't worn yet, but it is a really cool scarf. You will see later on in this video, I love the combination of leopard and red. That is just like, to me, the best. Nothing goes better. I do like leopard with like an army green color, but there's just something about leopard and red. And you could wear this. I've got on something else leopard, so I couldn't wear it today. This could be something that you put on your bag. You know, everybody's Jane Birkinizing their bags and putting on all these scarves and bag charms. This would look good to just help decorate. Even, I think with that last video I showed you, I was using my Coach Empire bag, which is, to someone that doesn't know what it is, that is such a plain bag. But if you know that it's the it bag for right now and that it's very similar to the Row Margot, then you kind of get it. But it could use a little bit of spicing up. So a scarf would be a great way to do that. Okay, this next outfit is pretty epic, I have to say. When I put this on, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm wearing this to somewhere important. I have some events coming up that I will probably end up wearing this. But you know, there's that trend of the tennis skirts or the pickleball skirts or skater skirts, all the things. And I never felt like I could really participate in that trend until I was in New York and I was sitting outside of my hotel and I watched a girl check in. And a lot of the reason that I didn't think I could participate in it is I felt like I was too tall and just too big in some way. I felt like it was more for petite girls. She was not petite and she had on like an oversized blazer over it and some like Louis Vuitton sneakers. Her bag was just dripping in charms. it was Fashion Week, so she was obviously there for that. And so it opened my mind to some different outfits. And I told you that I was writing down the different outfit formulas that I wanted to try. So when I got back in town, I did order a lot of these pieces from that inspiration. So I've already shown you these boots from Zara. They are magnificent, like could not be better, just worth every penny, comfortable, beautiful, on trend, amazing. Like if they're still available, you need to get these. And they are, I would order your true size. Then I took a chance and I ordered this little dress. So this is what I'm talking about. It has like that little peplum bottom, and I ordered a medium on purpose to make it a little bit longer. That is a mature cool girl tip that when we want to wear something that's on trend and it may be a little bit too short, order a size up. You can usually make it work, especially when you're buying clothes that are less expensive. Ordering a size up even makes it look better. It makes it hang better on our bodies, etc., etc. So I ordered this little asymmetrical outfit, and it's actually a skirt underneath. It's got the shorts. It is perfection. It is perfection. It's been a long time since I've worn all of these earthy colors, but I'm really feeling it. I'm getting back into it, and I really love this. And then to put a blazer on over it, you can go with, like I could have put like a leopard blazer over this. I could put a black blazer over it if I wanted to. But I had this one from Mango last year. I will see if I can find something similar that's an oversized blazer. It's size 4. So it's meant to be oversized. These two together with the boots, just amazing. You know, I love a monochromatic look. That's another way to take inexpensive clothes and make them look more high end. It's another way to look more stylish and intentional with your dressing is all one color. That's why when you see me buying things from Amazon, Walmart, Zara, other places like that, Zara's getting a little bit more high end, but you'll see a lot of times I will order all black, like black over and over again, or leopard is usually a good one too. And that's because dressing monochromatic is just automatically a statement. Okay, the next thing I ordered is a little bit of a bummer because I ordered the medium, and to me it's a little bit too big, but I'm probably still going to wear it. I haven't washed and dried these yet, but it is this little sweatsuit set. That's another way to look high end, is to wear a set. I think that is the biggest reason I have always shopped at Zara. Even way before I was an affiliate of theirs, I would shop at Zara and I would wear their sets, especially in the summer. And this is the sweatshirt that's with it. And does anyone notice why I was attracted to this? First of all, the sun and 1970. That is the year I was born. So I felt like it had a vibe and it was meant for me. And I really do like the set. I do think it's probably meant to be a little oversized. Okay, I just looked up what this is made of, and I'm in luck because it's 97% cotton and 3% elastane. So there is a good chance that this will shrink and I'll be able to wear it more. So if you like this, I would get your true size. I wouldn't size up like I did. I would get your true size. Okay, this next outfit, I think so many of you are going to like. I'm so excited. It is these jeans that have this really cool button detail. See how it like cinches them in on the inside? Very, very designer inspired. Very much something you'd see like, from Margiela or some of these higher end brands. A very full look all the way down to the bottom. And then I put on this brown top that's very silky. It's made from the elastane that a lot of my favorite things from Zara are made from. And I think I wore something underneath this one, but it is double lined, so you wouldn't have to. If you don't have to wear a bra, you don't have to wear one with this. And I thought it looked amazing. This is also something that would look good underneath a cardigan, underneath a blazer. Think of it as a more interesting, cooler, more fashionable layering piece than your typical cami or your typical ribbed tank top. This is going to add more interest. And even if you feel like the necklines are kind of different, I really think it will look good. Like, I'm thinking of this under a big, long cardigan. Would look great with jeans and, some Birkenstocks or some heels. Just your shoe of choice. Okay, the shoes I chose to wear with that are these. These are my Jimmy Choo Paul Gaultier collaboration. I've actually bought these twice because the first ones were very snug. I could wear them, but I really want to wear these more. They're like the perfect heel. Let me put this against the white. Perfect heel. And I love the design. It is like a tattoo design on a nude shoe. So these are size 39. And then once again, I paired it with one of these jackets that I love so much. So this one is not as see-through. It has like this tulle underneath it, and then it's lined. So this one you will not see like your bra underneath or anything like you do with the black one, but I love it. It's so pretty. I think it is just going to come in handy. Now, would I wear this in the dead of winter? Yeah, maybe underneath something else as a good layering piece to add interest. Okay, this next outfit, I used one of my favorite older bags. This is a Gucci bag I think I bought this the very first time I ever went to Los Angeles, and I was shopping with my friend Sheila, and I think it's magnificent. I need to use this more. I'm so glad that bags like this are coming back. And like I said, in the winter, I think a top handle bag is great because you're usually wearing a jacket or layers and the crossbody doesn't work as well or over your shoulder. Okay, these pants. Where do I begin? I hope you can see the print on these. Remember last year when I got those flowy ivory pants? I still have them in my closet room that were made from this fabric, like a thick, satiny, kind of, I'm going to say brocade, but I don't know if that's the correct word. But they had the unfinished waist like that. Then I paired it with these little gold Inez heels. Inez is known for comfort with a high heel. You'll notice every event I go to, I take my Inez shoes. That is because, see, there's more arch support. These are not as comfortable as the platforms or the boots. It makes sense. They just have a smaller platform, but I do still really like these. And gold shoes. Oh, I love gold shoes. That's one of my favorites. It's like a nude shoe, but with a little bit of metallic. These are a vibe. This is so, there are so many possibilities you could wear with these trousers. You could do a plain white tee. You could do a tank top. You could dress it up with a blazer. You could put on a sweatshirt. These are the trousers you can wear any way you want. I put it on with one of my old best little, I guess you would call that just like a Chanel inspired vest that I got from Zara years and years ago. I love this. I wear it every year. And these two together, I just thought were so pretty. It's kind of like they're casual. It would be a good look for now I'm thinking of conventions during the day or meetings or something. If you were uneasy about your arms showing, you could put something underneath it, or you could put this with a blazer. Just these pants are gorgeous. I think you'll see when you're looking at the footage of me trying them on how flowy they are. And they're a nice, heavyweight. They're not too silky and flimsy. Okay, speaking of silky and flimsy, I bought the same pants that I got in the leopard. I bought them in the black. My idea was to be able to wear these as an airplane outfit, just around the house, almost just like a pair of leggings or sweatpants. I sized up to the large and they're too big. And this is a little tip that I have learned the hard way many times. When you size up too much in a pair of leggings or tight pants like this, it is not flattering in this area. You need it to be snug so it doesn't crease in the wrong places that you'll notice with this. I mean, it's no big deal, but that's just something I think in the medium, these would have looked a lot better. They're supposed to be tight. With that said, I'll probably still keep them and I won't need to pull them up because I am going to just cut off this bottom. This type of fabric, it's kind of like the Norma Kamali and a lot of the fabrics. You can cut it right off and it will not fray. And I'm only going to wear these in a casual way anyway, and I don't think anyone would ever notice. So that is my plan, but I wanted to be able to show you the true size large in these. And I do really like that just little things like that do make a difference with me. I paired them with one of my favorite sweatshirts. This is just a classic Isabel Marant sweatshirt. I bought this when I was in Dallas, I believe, for Colleen Rothschild's 10-year anniversary party. I think I found this in the Nordstrom there. And I love it. This is just like one of those sweatshirts that will be around every year. It's always in style. It shows that you kind of know, if you know, you know, like someone that doesn't know much about fashion isn't going to know that much about this design and this sweatshirt, but it's one of those things. And the shoes that I wore that outfit were my plain white Air Force One Nikes. So that day I noticed that they were rubbing my foot right on the inside of my ankle bone. And I remember the ones that I wore to LTK last year, not this past year, but last year, they did the same thing. I wore them out shopping and they rubbed that bone so much it made it like feel bruised. So I don't have them here because they're on my website. I'm going to sell both of those Air Force Ones and let someone enjoy them that can wear them, because I'm just not going to, at this point in my life, I'm not wearing shoes that hurt my feet. Okay, remember I told you I bought these same design pants in the black and in this cream color, but without the gathered bottom. Just something to play with, especially in the spring and summer. These would really look good with just a plain white tank top. Don't let these being a little bit off-white mess you up from wearing these with just plain white. That will just add interest to your outfit. It will look good. Trust me, you'll still get the effect of the monochromatic. With this, I was thinking, okay, what can I do to bring this a little bit more into the fall and winter? And so I paired it with this sweatshirt, which is actually perfect because I think when you go for this look, you need an oversized sweatshirt. Kind of like when you're wearing a sweatshirt with a slip skirt. You don't want it to be a short little cropped. I mean, I guess you could, but I think the best way to wear it is with like an oversized sweatshirt. So I wore these two together, and then I used this bag, which is the YSL. I can't remember what it's called, but also be checking my website for bags. Bags like this one that I like, but it's just probably not the bag I'm going to choose out of all my other bags to use. I am going to be putting on there. This one isn't on there yet, but it's on the chopping block. Like I said, it's not that I don't like it. It's just I'm ready to move on. And it's kind of like if you were to have 10 cars and you were deciding which one to drive, you would want to drive your favorite cars. So that's how I feel about it. And the shoes that I wore with that, just to give it some interest, and because there was some black in the sweatshirt, I pulled out these that I love. They're the J.W. Anderson, and they're kind of like a Birkenstock, but with these magnificent crystals all over. I mean, bedazzled. Very comfortable. I love these. I've been looking forward to wearing these. You probably remember me buying these last year when I got really into like the oversized jeans, and these look good with all of those Free People and Amazon outfits. Something like really plain and kind of casual with these. It just works. It looks so good. So I don't know if they sell these. I have the black ones and the pink ones. I don't know if these are still available, but anything like this, I'm sure Sam Edelman and I know Gucci and all of those have things like this too, where they're casual but fancy at the same time. Okay, this outfit, it is beautiful. It's beautiful. Just like the black pants that I was telling you about. Same concept, this really beautiful design. These are a little different at the top. They are an elastic waist, but look at that design, and then look at the stripe down the side. I mean, great detail. This reminds me of the totem, like pajama outfit set. And if you're saying, well, those look like pajamas, that's the style. That's what it's supposed to look like. If that's not your look or you don't like it, then that's fine. But a lot of people do. It's very popular. And the way they had it on the website with the top, just buttoned a few times and the bottom open, that is what drew me in. That is how I would wear this. And I would love to wear it with just, flip-flops or some nice sandals or something like that. But if you wanted to take it a little further into the fall, then I think you could just change up the shoes. I purchased these from Zara, and to me, these are very, very high-end looking. First of all, the toe. They remind me of, is it the Margiela and the Bottega? All of those shoes that have more of this. They're not exactly squared off, but mostly squared off. I love how this leopard is a little bit darker. It's I don't know if it's faux calf hair, what it is, even the heel, even the bottom. But I just think these shoes are very, very high-end looking, very comfortable. And when you put them with that outfit, and then you were to put a leather blazer or any type of jacket over it, just even a black blazer, a pea coat or something like that, then it's going to take it into the cooler weather. Another way to wear it is if you want to dress it up a little bit, but you still want that comfy it just reminds me of someone very wealthy in their home having dinner guests over, and they have on this beautiful silky matching set. You could always put it with some heels or gold shoes. I love Valentino rock studs. Remember when I had so many pair and I sold them on my website? And those things are going to be here forever. They are iconic. They are classic. I regret selling all my rock stud heels. So I will not be selling these no matter what. But this color, I believe it's called Skin. And I bought these last year and I have not worn them enough, but they're beautiful. And then this little gold sequin bag from Prada would be a good way to take that same outfit and make it dressier and then put on your faux fur. That is perfection. Okay, yet another fabulous pair of jeans. One of the biggest fall trends this year is some kind of funky jean. I think it's been a trend for years now, but just something different on your jeans. Like I've gotten so many that have the studs on the front. Remember those from Zara? I've got so many that have sequins, stitching, different colors, and I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. That is my style, is taking something kind of average and making it extraordinary, making it a little bit different. So that's how these are. You can see how they have like the two-tone stripe right there, much of the same fit, and honestly, perfection. I got the size, 6 in both of these because, as I've told you before, I like for things to hang off of me. If they look too big, I like it. It's just the way I am. If you would like it to fit perfectly and not hang and flow as much, then get your true size. And then I had gotten another one of these little layering tops, and I love it. This is going to come in so handy. I need to look and see if they have a black one because I love stuff like this. I think just a great look is something like this, layered, and then don't feel like you have to do a necklace right here. Do a long necklace that also goes with this neckline. It's something different than is expected. It will lengthen your whole body. It will make you look like you know what you're doing. I love that. And then with that, I wore those same Zara shoes. So you'll be able to see how they look with jeans because they look really good. I think they're very different, but they're very in. The animal print, hair, and the whole clog thing is so in. Okay, this one is a wild, wild, wild card. And at first I thought, I'm not even going to try this on. I know it's not going to look good, but I had fun with it. I love a challenge. This is that same look I was telling you about, where it's kind of like a skater dress. Remember, Brooke got one in my Nordstrom haul. Well, I'll put that video up here. But Skims, Spanx, everybody, Zella, they're all doing these little tennis dresses, different things like that. Matter of fact, Zara has one that is a black one with a zipper up the front. If I can find it, I'll show it. This is a red, obviously, a little red one, zips up the back. The skirt is a little bit more exaggerated than the other one, and I will admit it is a little bit shorter. So I'm sure that I got a medium. Yes, I did. So I first paired it with the same mango oversized blazer. There's something about when you put the oversized blazer over a mini dress. I've always loved doing that. I think the first person I ever saw do that, and I just loved it, was Jen Atkin. This was an old video. Like, I think it was before I even went on carnivore, because back then I wasn't confident enough before I lost weight to do it. And she showed a look like that with boots. And so that's what I did, is I did this with this jacket over it with my, I would say, most worn favorite boots of all times. These are my original, no, I think my pink ones I got first. These are the Mariana from Schutz. The classic, I would say the best boot I've ever bought. I have these in, I think, 4 or 5 colors. So comfortable, just the best. So this, even the python print, I would say this would be the color to start out with because it goes with everything. You can wear them all year round. The heel isn't too high. There is something about the pitch of these shoes that make them so comfortable. But another look I wanted to try, and these would have looked better if I'd had socks on. That was a faux pas on my part, but this, I was trying to kind of recreate that look of the girl checking in at the hotel. So I put my new Gucci Reweb sneakers on with it, and I think this looked really good too. Now, it's definitely a different look, but we're here to be different. I don't want to show you things that everyone everywhere else on every other channel is showing you. So you may not like this, but just entertain the thought of wearing a cool pair of sneakers and a cool little skater dress, or even the skirt and an oversized blazer. I think it is really cool, really interesting, and fun to wear. Okay, this dress. This was probably the best surprise. And I will say, do any of you get so irritated at the little loops that are on everything? And I know it's to help keep it on the hanger, and I know it's really to help keep it on the hanger in the store. They bother me so bad. You will notice I cut a lot of mine off, and if you do, you will definitely have to hang it over one of these that I cannot stand. I am not a velvet hanger lover because stuff sticks to it. I don't even like putting John's golf shirts on these, but I do have a few for occasions like this, because you're not going to want to put the clampy things on this type of fabric. But this dress is amazing. It is this beautiful chocolatey brown, like Swiss Miss chocolate or chocolate cocoa. It is just so beautiful. And it's a little bit longer, and you see how it's already got like the hip shape built in. It's got the slit in the back. It is beautiful. And it's not, it is thin, but not as thin as you would think. It really is. It reminds me of, it's going to be silly, it almost feels like a balloon or one of those punching balls or something. It's like that thickness. And it has the little strip of stuff to help it stay up. And so if you would never wear a strapless dress like this, I totally understand. So I paired it with the same little roughly ivory jacket, but this would look so good under anything. Take it with you out of town, put on a cardigan over it, put a blazer over it, a moto jacket, a big sweatshirt, anything. It is just beautiful, really good quality, and I think you would love it. I also wanted to show you what it looks like with this blouse over it. That is another outfit formula I noticed a lot of girls wearing in New York when I was there. I was in Soho, all the vibey places. And like, where was I staying? On Hudson? I mean, I was right there where they all were, and I just watched and wrote down all of the formulas. One of those was a beautiful blouse or like a white poplin shirt over a dress or over a bodysuit with a skirt. Okay, and then we're wrapping it up with a good old pair of wide leg red sweatpants. I love these. They're perfect. I love them. And like I said, I love to pair red with leopard. This is a little leopard top. It looks like a bodysuit, but it's their little polyamide top. So I put it with that, and then I put it with that. I've got it over there, my Walmart white faux fur, to show you that. But then you could also put it with this leopard beauty, which is that little, like a faux suede bomber that I ordered and showed you weeks ago in that same Friday video, matter of fact, from Zara. Red and leopard are just so pretty together. And then one of my favorite things ever is a good old suit. I purchased this, a while ago. I would say over a month, if not 2 months ago, and I saw that they had the matching trousers. These are just a good wide leg trouser. And so I put these together I wore this to get my hair done the other day. I can't remember what sneakers I had on, or if I had on, let me look, hold on. You know what? Maybe that was the day that my Air Force Ones hurt my feet, because it looks like I'm wearing the Air Force Ones that day. But I would say a good chunky sneaker, or if you're going to wear it underneath a jacket, and we always want just a little bit of skin to show, then I would wear a sandal or a chunky flip-flop or something like that, something lighter and airier. But I would say this is a fall item, or if you live somewhere like me that doesn't really get snowy or very cold, because it's not very thick or very thin, but it's not like wool pants. Then we have my outfit today. I put on the skirt and went and showed John how fabulous this is. I hope that you can see it. This mirror is not going to stay here, but I've kind of enjoyed having it's almost like a 3-way mirror. But I love the shape of this skirt. I love that it's not full the whole way down. It's kind of like a little bit fitted, and then it flares out at the bottom, and I love how it goes all the way to the ground. This matches the bodysuit that I had. So you could do a whole moment with a faux fur if you wanted to. I decided to pair it with this. Remember, this is from Aritzia. It's the Babaton blazer that Pamela Anderson did with them. And I love that it's more of that hourglass cinched in waist. Beautiful. So I am wearing it with my frame sandals that I've had for a few years now. I think I got these at the Nordstrom sale years ago. If I were going to wear boots, then I would probably want to push this up. You know what I mean? I just think you need a little bit of skin to show somewhere to give you that vibrant look as we mature. We don't want to look like that day. I'll never forget that day. I had on a black turtleneck, black pants, and boots, and I hated it all day. I looked like a cat burglar. I hated it. So I learned a lesson that day. You need some skin, you need some air, you need some vibrancy. You don't want to just look like a floating head. So you guys, I think that's it. I think somehow in the mix, I missed this, my YSL bum bag. This is probably going to be on my website soon too, because it's just bigger than I want. When I want a belt bag, I don't want something that big. And my accessories are the Dean Davidson little drop earrings, the plaza ring, and my nail polish it's called Ballerina Gown. I get it done at the salon. And that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.